Hey everyone, Lensmanos here. This is Pickle Pack episode 34. So for all of you who celebrate Christmas, a Merry Christmas, because that is today! Yay! So the day you'll be viewing this is in Australia, Sunday the 25th, and so that makes it Christmas Day. So if you are in a different time zone, then I'm guessing your day will be tomorrow, but we're first. So all part of being early and closer to the dateline is that we get Christmas fairly early on, and so I have probably already started opening presents by now. So anyway, so I just made a little pretty terrible Christmas tree here. It's just got some chiseled leaves and a block of gold on top and some of the chiseled chests. It's alright. Nothing flash. Just something a little bit different. So, what have I done? Well, last episode I think I spoke about doing the quarry. The Ender Quarry. So here it is here. Got the Ender Quarry done. Not that. That. So, it was 2 Ender droplets. The quadruple compressed dirt was a bit that took a while. Ended up turning the Digiminer over to just pulling out dirt for a while. A couple of Ender cores, some magical wood. I just made a bunch of books and gave them level 1 enchants, and chewed through some of my experience, which I probably need to put back into my coin so I don't lose it. There we go. Turn that back off. So this episode I plan on setting up the Ender Quarry, but it's actually a quest, so let's have a look at our quest book. So I haven't done the fences, I've done the Ender markers. I've made a couple of them, so they, as you saw when I clicked the button before, it's just an Ender Pearl and a couple of Ender infused obsidian. I'm actually out of obsidian now. Gonna need to go mining again, but that's just in the little QED here. So I've done that one. It's gonna give me a quarry base or a chance. I'll take the quarry base. I'm also gonna get a capacitor bank. I'm not sure what size this is. It just says capacitor bank. So we'll find out. It's 5,000. That's alright. And it's full. It's quite nice. I have picked up the Digiminer. It is sitting in my inventory here. I'm going to put it away for now. I am going to keep the transceiver and a bunch of other stuff. I have already made 2 quarry base upgrade bases, which are just 4 of the Ender infused obsidian and some burnt quartz, which is a block of quartz smelted. Make sure you don't go throwing it into an alloy smelter in alloy mode, because you'll get quartz glass, or whatever it's called, the fused quartz. Not what you need. So next quest in this line actually is to hand one of them in, and we're going to get a speed 1 upgrade, which is cool. And we're getting fairly through this. I also have this ready to go, so you can see I've taken my upgrade, my armor off the jetpack. I actually jumped over to the Digiminer and forgot that I had taken my my jetpack off. I'm lucky that the hole that I put underneath the Digiminer had water in the bottom of it, otherwise I would be dead. So that's just putting the tier 3 inside the other bits and pieces. So if you, for those playing at home, the vibrant thrusters are a bunch of this stuff here, some energy conduits and some vibrant alloys, some octadix, vibrant crystals. I think I'm now out of emeralds due to this, but that gives us the vibrant jetpack, like so. And I'm going to take the bag. Actually, I'm not going to have enough room to take the bag. But the next thing to do with this one is to craft its armor, which I have done. So I took the armor off the previous one and then combined it with 10 dark steel to get this dark steel armor plating. So we can now merge them together that way. And you can see this is filling up from my my power system here, which is probably going a little bit nuts. Let's grab... I think I've got a few potatoes in here. What else have I got in here? What about rotten flesh? Not gunpowder. Rotten flesh. Just throw them in there and then some of this. Should crush it down and just generate a little bit of extra power for this wireless charger, which is feverishly trying to charge my pack up. So let's throw that in there. That'll keep that going a little bit. Yep, so that's that done. We can claim that one. I'm guessing we can claim that one. Obviously the next step in the, as it says, the final upgrade is the Dark Solarium jet plate, which I'm not near yet. Need a bunch more stuff. Obviously I need the jetpack I'm wearing. I'm going to need to do this, which is going to require Dark Solarium, which is pulsating crystals and Solarium and Dark Steel. It's also going to require flight control units, which I need bats for, and then the flight control unit is more Dark Solarium, some fused quartz, some electrical steel, and all sorts of wonderful junk in order to make this. And it is good because it does allow you to almost creative flight. It holds 60 million RF, but when you so now at the moment, see I slowly, even in hover mode, I slowly lower down. The Dark Solarium one will actually hover perfectly still. I mean, there's a creative one there. Whoa. Can't make that. So, yeah, so Dark Solarium jet plate is, I guess, next sort of way to go. We need a bunch of this Dark Solarium, so I'm going to have to do a lot of work in between episodes getting some of this Dark Solarium made. Need a bunch more of all of this stuff. So pulsating crystals is another one. Got a few diamonds. Gonna need to make heaps more pulsating iron, but I mean we've got the ender pearl farm really, so I'm not hurting for resources. It shouldn't be too hard. It's just going to be the crafting that's going to take a while. So let's just jump over to the under farm. Have a bit of a look at our level. I mean I've got a lot of junk in my inventory at the moment, so I can't really pick that up. I've got some plans here. So let's just put you away. Yeah, you can go in there. And you. So you can see I'm going to do some work with this ender quarry, and it's going to involve the dimensional transceiver and getting items and liquids back to base here. I'm going to set up some tanks. Nothing amazing, but let's just grab a bunch of this. I'm just going to let it sit on the floor while I pick it up. Go down to one stack and let's go in here. This one I go submit and just keep hitting submit for a while. We're up to 68%. Still a long way to go. This farm really does burn through its hoe, like I said last episode. I have repaired this once already, and I've literally been on for maybe 20 minutes on the game just before I started recording here, and it's already burnt through the osmium pickaxe. So that's cool. This thing is still fairly self-sustaining. You can see it's going to town there. We're out of lettuce over here, but we do have lettuce growing in here. 7, 10, 7. So no seeds, yeah, you've got no seeds. I might change this lettuce part out for something else. Not sure yet. Alright, give me a couple of minutes. I'm going to go and scout out a position. Actually, before I do that, let's see what's in these bags. This is a greater bag.
Wow.
Yeah, it's alright. Redstone, gold, lapis, diamond, and an emerald. So we'll throw them away. And then in this good bag we've got an ender droplet. Yeah, always helpful. And some heads. Chicken head. Ah. Funny. Probably shouldn't be putting them in there, but I'm not really worried. So yep, give me a couple of seconds. I'll scout out a spot, but before I do, I keep saying I'm about to cut, and then I change my mind. What I want to do is I want to make the ender quarry pump upgrade, because I want this ender quarry to pump liquids. I did consider doing a world hole upgrade, but I've decided against it. I want to actually fill in the area. I don't want to leave a big crevice. So it should replace everything with dirt. But yeah, I'm gonna do the pump upgrade, and then we will transmit all our items and liquids back to base via the dimensional transceiver, while sending power out via the dimensional transceiver. So I'm probably going to go off that direction, or I haven't fully decided whether to head over to that area over there where I had the other dungeon and the village. Whether I set it up there, or I think we've got a bit of some extreme hills type area over here. But as I said, haven't fully decided. I do want to, you know, trash a fair amount of area, but I mean, as I said, I'm going to run it in standard mode where it's not leaving a hole. It's just replacing everything with dirt. So it may end up being sort of this area that I take on, and then I'm going to pump any of the liquids, so there'll be a little bit of lava, there'll possibly or hopefully be some oil. There's going to be a lot of water, but the water I will probably end up voiding to a certain extent. That's why I have a fluid trash can. So I'm going to head that direction, and when I come back I'll be over there and we'll start setting this up. So give me a second, be right back. Okay, so I've had a change of plans, and you'll see why in a minute. I think I need to unresonate these barrels for the moment. How do I cancel the resonation? Do I need to remove the upgrade? I need a barrel hammer probably. What have we got? A resonating one. We'll just get a barrel hammer. Let's hop upstairs. No. Wait, that's not what I wanted, but anyway. Down. Barrel hammer. And go. I think you can change it so it takes... Yep. Shift right click there. So should be able to... There we go. Take the upgrade off. So if I should be able to go gold on that, and then let's give them both void upgrades. And then we should be able to link them together. 1, 2, there we go. So they're both the same again, but they now have the ability to void if it gets too full. And I've put a storage bus on here, not an export bus, because I was trying to use cobble and it wasn't showing up in the system because it had because obviously it was exporting straight to the barrel. So my change of plans involves the digiminer more than anything else. I'm going to set it up in the nether. I'm going to set it so it just mines ores, and I'm going to use a dimensional transceiver. I'm going to have to craft another one for when I want to set up this quarry. So let's take this, let's sleep. Today sleep would be nice. So I'm going to need my chunk loader. Do I have that on me still? Yep. Should have everything I need. I've got that jabber barrel for the stone. So let's just quickly duck over. Oh, this pack's so much faster. Hey, it's Blake Bro. There you go, buddy. Thanks for the pack, but sorry, you must die. Creeper. Yeah. Whoa. Alright, let's head to the nether and set up this quarry. Obviously, I don't want it to pick up that, so let's head this way far enough that it's not going to eat that. Let's get a little bit more space. That can go in there. This can come down here. Let's go a little bit. Really? Really? It's always away. I don't have blocks in my hand ready to place down. There we go. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of this bit. And done. So let's place him there. Well, not exactly where I needed it, but it's fine. Let's check our chunk boundaries. Is that on? Oh. Ooh, just inside a chunk, look at that. So we'll put that there. That should give us power. We should just make sure it's set up to power receive, items send. Sweet. Let's turn that back off. And then we need this. Like that. And I hope it's working. I don't really want to have to put a hopper in between because that just doesn't work properly. So let's cancel this config, reset config, and we'll delete these. And what I want to do is add a filter of nope. So all ores, or is that's weird. But it's showing that up. That's not right. Ore. Put the thing in the wrong spot. So let's go ore star and do it the correct way. That's the one we want. And I want to change it so that it will replace with cobble. Save. Oh, did I actually require replace? Yes. Radius 31. Minimum 1. Maximum is, I don't know. I don't know how tall we can go in here. Inverse is off. Start. It's got 13,000. Oh, and they're angry with me. Oh, they're angry with me. Things are exploding. Auto eject is on. Auto pull is on. Things are exploding, which means it's doing its job. It's using the cobble. Excellent. I do believe it's time for me to throw a chunk loader down. Right, yep. Chunk loader working. That's fine. These guys are going to be cranky with me, but it should be working quite nicely. Yep, look at that. We're getting lots of ores. Inject them into the system. I know you don't like me, but you know what, pal? I don't think much of you either. Time to leave. Oh, he's got a bow and arrow. Oh, they're going to get me too. Go away. Go away. Go away. I'm out. There we go. So, hopefully that should give us some nice loot from the nether. And we should be getting... Oops. Look at that. Getting some nice stuff coming in. Some copper. Yep, it's going up quite nicely. That's definitely going to come in handy. We'll have to process that through our system, obviously. But just another little bonus to our system here. So now that I've done that, I'm now going to need to craft another dimensional transceiver. And I'm guessing I don't have the things I'm going to require. No, I'm going to need another ender resonator and another one of these. And guess what? I've got one emerald. Well, so let me go and craft this because you've seen me craft one of these before. I'm going to need to catch. I've probably got the Enderman head. Solarium, Enderman head, silicon. I need one of these. Do I have any solarium at the moment? I do. Enderman head. Yep. And a couple of silicon. So we'll get this underway. And the wireless thing's still going up its brain, trying to fill my jetpack up. What else did I need here? I needed the ender crystal, which is going to require the soul vial with an enderman in it. So give me a couple of ticks, I will get this underway, and when I'm back I'll have this ready again, and we will be ready to go. So back in 2 shakes. Alright, so here's the basic gist of how I'm going to set up bringing liquids back. So I'm going to use, I wanted to use a dimensional transceiver, so I've made the other one. I do have a couple of ender tanks, and I wasn't too sure if this is going to work properly, but we'll see how it goes. I want to bring the piping like this way, probably underneath here. I was originally going to either, as I said, run the ender tank, or we'll see. Jeez, this thing's a little bit more powerful than I thought it was. It's gone to town there. Dirt. So let's fill in this hole. Whoopsie. Okay, so, and that one. Let's get this conduit. This is ender fluid conduit, so it can handle multiple liquids at a time. And I'm just going to run this through here. Yes, it's messy, but I'm generally not too worried. I don't really want them to connect. It's not going to cause drama, but we'll just set them to disabled anyway. Can I get that one? Yep. Cool. And then here. So this one is going to be shift left click. We want to extract always, and it's going to extract any liquid that ends up in here. So we're going to set a fluids. We're going to say, we're just going to call it fluids, and we're just going to have that receiving on the fluids channel. Right, so anything that comes down here will go down this path, and I have water in the filter of the conduit here, so it can whitelist. Water will go in there. We don't really need water, we've got tons of water. It's mainly the other fluids, so lava, oil, anything else it finds. Not sure what else is going to be out there, but yeah, I'll see how this goes, and I'll rearrange whether I do an in and out here once we get some sort of flow happening. And yeah, it's not amazingly pretty, but meh, you know what. So okay, so I'm gonna head this direction, and this is so much faster. So fast that my system can't load the world quick enough. Look at that. You see the spider down there. So let's just open up the map. Remember I said I was going to do this sort of area. So if I go, let's go north to about, because I want to capture this. So we'll go like here. So let's set a point, and we'll hope the world loads in around me. There we go. Hope the world loads in. And we'll set our quarry up here, or should we go up? Kind of want to. It's not going to matter too much. Let's start up here. So what we'll need to do is we'll need to get those markers and put it down. And then I'm going to need to work out what the spot is. So in this case it's, let's grab a pencil here. We are at 496 and Y and Z of 89 and a Y of 97. Or is it 96? That's 97. Alright, so what I need to do is go off in that direction and get the exact spot, the exact height on that row. So I normally just go this way. I should have bought a couple of angel blocks, I think, or an angel block. So let's do this properly. We'll remove this one and then go, whoops, quarry. And I'm gonna jump back to base, see if I can make an angel block. Can we make one? Do we have one? Sure, some of the loots we got, we should have some somewhere. Let's have a look. Can I make an angel block? Yes, I can. Excellent. That'll do. So let's jump back to the quarry. I'm in the tree. Alrighty. So I'm gonna go and go that direction a bit until we're convinced we've got enough of this other area over here. I'm gonna place down the angel block. And I'm making sure I'm staying on the X of 496 in this case. See, this is an extreme hills biome that I've just flown over, so if we go here, so I'm at 496 and I want to go up a little bit. So if I put this down here, will it sparkle? Yes, look at that. And that's not going to work because I'm going to need to put dirt, because when I break the angel block, the quarry marker will move. So let's pick him up, break the angel block, put a thing of dirt, put that down, that should sparkle. Excellent. Alright, we'll go back this way and we'll head over there and we'll go far enough to capture that gifts. Gotta love the chance cubes being gifts. So we'll go just past this dungeon, like so. So what is it again? 89. So 89 and 97 is what we need. We're going to go this way, and we want to be on the 89. Oh, a little bit far. Go back a little bit. Almost there. 89. We'll go a little bit past this thing. Oh, we've gone a little bit forward. We want to go back. 89. I'm just using my map, obviously, up the top corner there. Need my angel block. I'm going to place him down. I'm going to use my dirt. So we're at 95, 96, 97. Place. Excellent. Look at that. So now the quarry will do that entire chunk that we've set it up to do, including anything underneath this. So trees it should take out. Fingers crossed. Do I have a sleeping bag? I do. I find it hard to remember which pack has what. So let's sleep through the night, and then we'll set up our quarry. Look at that. Hello. My fiery sword now. Is that it? Is that all your friends? No, there's still a couple of friends floating around. Where are you? Oh, yeah, there you are, on fire. Well done. You got one more mate. He's down here, sitting in the corner with himself, just burning. Alright, I got rid of them. So let's go here. End a quarry. Yoink! Right click. It's established its boundary. Technically, I can break this now. And it should not cause a drama. So let's see if I can do that underneath and see if it will go power receive. That's getting power. And then we want items send. Send. Items send. I'm not sure if it's... Oh, it seems to be working. Perhaps it's working. And then we want fluids. Send. So I'm going to need to put the pump upgrade on here. I don't plan on putting the speed upgrade because I think that'll just chew up way too much power. Because this is going alright. It's digging down quite well. I'm not sure whether this is pushing the items through. Doesn't seem to be. Power's receiving. Items sending. Fluids sending. Well, there's iron ore in it, so that's a good sign, I guess. But it doesn't seem to want to transmit. So we'll go and jump. Let's have a look. Are you pushing? Can I set you to? Oh, I mean it's set to pull. So it should be. It's going in. Maybe the AE system's a bit full and can't handle the items. That's probably what's going on. I'm not. I think this will chunk load itself. So let's see what we can do here. See how close we have to get before we can use this. Come on. It's a ghast fireball. I don't know why. It just appears every now and then. Home. There we go. Wow. So I'm guessing we've got room. This area should be chunk loaded as well. The cobble is going up. That's a little bit strange. Anyway, this is what my there's too much stuff coming in at once. So this needs to be sped up somehow. I guess we can speed up this import bus. We should have the speed upgrades in the system that I pulled out of the export bus. Let's really quickly do this, and then we'll wrap up the episode. Acceleration, aren't they? They're called acceleration cards. So let's jump outside. So that's the problem. Is obviously we're getting a lot of items from the Nether. We're getting ruby and limestone. Awesome. So let's open this and add the 2 acceleration cards, and hopefully, there we go. Look at that. Items aplenty are coming in. Tons and tons of items. Those pigmen are probably cursing my name at the moment. You're taking all our ores, we're getting aggro at you, but you know what, pal? That's what it's all about. So, wrapping it up here. Hope you enjoy your Christmas. Please come back, watch again tomorrow. We'll have a family episode tomorrow. And, yeah, be good to each other. See you later.